Well, hello there, YouTube. Literally moments before I'm about to jump in the shower to head to work for the first time after vacation. This is not what you want to look out your back window and see. The horses are free to leave wherever they want. They're not supposed to be in our backyard. Gotta find out what the hell happened here. It's a piece of fence down, or gate got left open somehow, some way. There's Tough right there. So there's a fence broken or a gate open. Well, this will ultimately make me late to work today. Oh, there it is. Gate's wide open. That's what it is. Alright. So, one of us, when we went through there, didn't shut the gate. Gate's wide open. The man gate is wide open. Let's grab some grain. Are they on the shelf over here still? This won't be bad. Maybe the clip broke on it or something. Well, at least it's not a broken fence. Because you're gonna have to do it from outside the gate. Here comes Kylie. She goes, "There's nothing in my bucket." The little escapees. At least you guys stayed at home and didn't go out roaming in the woods. We've had them go way out in the woods before, chasing them down with motorcycles and everything else. We walked out and they're all standing in our yard. You bunch of goombas. So obviously we didn't get something done right here. Tough knows how to lift and pull these things off. I know, all three of them right here. I seen Bella and Kylie down there, and then when I was walking out, I seen Tough. We're over here by the apple tree. Goofballs. Well, woman, the drudgery of having to go back to work has come back upon me. It ain't that bad. It just don't want vacation to be over, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to get back into that routine.
Yeah. It's much better doing your own thing.
I'll get there.
All right, woman. I gotta fly because I'm already late and I still gotta get gas.
Yeah. I love you. I'll see you tonight.
All right, Dean. We'll talk to you later on. Bye bye. Heck, I didn't vlog anything today. Man, we're trying to gather up the horses. We were scooping food to, why is it every time I get out to check the mail and I forget the stupid seatbelt beeps? So I start the camera too soon. But anyway, reached in to grab a scoop of horse food out of the bag. Something about the twist of pushing that bucket sideways, setting my back off. Felt like somebody stabbed me in the back with an ice pick. It's been absolutely killing me all day today. She's got to be out here. About ready to jump on me. Yep, you got me all right. I just turned the camera on. I said, she's got to be out here somewhere. Just way too quiet. She ain't in here, and I thought, I'm in trouble.
Gonna get
Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Goofy woman. Let me get the door shut here. Well, hello there, you two. I'm always surprised because what I see on the screen before I hit the record button is a lot more than, because it must be in a 4/3 or 4:3 ratio or something, and it goes to the 16:9. It kind of zooms in and crops some of the frame.
Huh.
Don't you notice that every time I hit the record button?
No, I don't pay attention to that.
I'm usually staring with the camera away and don't really pay attention to it, But anyway, today you'll see there was very little pre-vlogging with the horses out there. Kelly says, well, we'll get food, and you shake the little food containers and they'll come running. I thought, that's a good idea. So we grabbed some buckets and I go in there into the shop and I stick it in there and I make a scoop, and it was just the right twist to set my back off.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I had to stop the camera.
Yeah, he had to just lean up against the wall.
Yeah, I was leaning against that podium there with a thermostat and my street glide there, and I just could not move. So my whole day has been in misery. I'm actually feeling better now, but I've been sitting in there resting. But oh man, it was torture at work today. It was murder. Dang. Oh, what a long day. Every bump I hit in the road in the car was just agonizing.
I hate that because then you go like this the entire time.
This all stems from getting rear-ended by that car. I told you guys the story.
Yeah, the car on the bike.
Yeah, when the old drunk guy rear-ended me on that old, I was on a 72 or 73 CL350. This was in 1992. So anyway, it's a reoccurring thing. I gotta watch how I twist, and and I do perfectly fine and everything's cool, and you just turn that certain way and wham, off it goes. So wasn't in much of a mood for doing much vlogging today. I was trying to survive, basically, Then you sit in that one position for that long drive to work, and
then you can't get out of the car.
Yeah. Crawled into the shop, basically, and then I get back in the car, and then the trip was longer because my kid was there, and I dropped him off at his house there in Longview, so that adds, another 20 minutes to half an hour to my trip, I swear. But anyway, I've been sitting in there for hours, just sitting in a comfortable spot, Find a spot where you don't hurt and stay there, don't move, and it'll let go. Anyway, you guys didn't want to hear about that, but one thing that's really cool is that on the 18th of January will be our 30th anniversary.
I believe it, 30 years.
30 years.
It does not seem like it's been 30 years.
I remember us going off and getting married like it was yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I can smell things, I can see things, and it's
crazy.
It is, no way, it's been 30 years and 4 children and 4 grandchildren later. It's
amazing.
I'm not that old.
It just seems like we're not that old.
No, we're not. Yeah, it doesn't seem,
if you're not 30 years old yet, that probably seems, infinitely old, but I don't feel old and don't think old. And I mean, you're old as you feel, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway,
as young as our backs let us do.
Yeah. Backs, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy
both
thing.
of us can mess up our back in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But we're thinking about, our thought is we're not big at doing extravagant things, if you haven't figured that out. One of the things we used to frequently do, both on motorcycles and in cars, is go to Astoria, Oregon when we first met. You know, it was like we just love going to Astoria.
It's so pretty there.
If you've never been to Astoria, how can you not love going to Astoria? And there's, tons of things around there to do, different museums and
tons of little shops and restaurants and things to see. And
from Astoria, it's just a short skip down the road to, Cannon Beach and, was that Seaside?
Yeah.
All that stuff's all close by. You got, you can, just everything's, fairly close by, once you're in Astoria. But anyway, we're thinking about going down there and spending a few days. I know it's going to be cold and it's probably going to be rainy. Maybe not. Who knows, The rest of this week is supposed to be actually really super nice. I think tomorrow's rainy, but Wednesday through Sunday, 0% chance of rain. It just shows sun. Colder than the witch's behind, but it'll be sunny nonetheless. But you're looking forward to that. So hopefully that'll happen for our anniversary. It'll be real cold, but it'd be nice for it to be pretty. At least you can take some good pictures and video and whatever.
Yeah, go out on the docks.
Yeah, we'll do that anyway, even if it's raining. We don't care. Yeah, actually,
in the Northwest, you're gonna get wet.
Yeah, actually, a cool storm coming through would be kind of interesting. So either way,
whether it's pretty or stormy, it'll still be fun.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that, and of course we'll take you guys along. Not for everything, mind you, but
no, not for everything.
But we'll take you on the little trip.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, wow, 30 years, crazy.
I know it.
All right, and in April we'll have known each other for 35
years. Yep.
April 13th.
Yeah, it was the day I met him.
Really, really crazy.
And been together ever since.
Man.
I mean, there truly is.
Crazy young.
They say love at first sight, and you think, but, I mean, from the day I met him, I absolutely fell in love with him the second I saw him.
Yeah,
and
it's weird.
Been together ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't had any, wandering thoughts, or just couldn't be happier. What can you say, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Crazy old woman. I don't know where the old woman. I think once we started having kids, we started calling each other Mama and...
Yeah, Mama and Daddy and Pops and...
I don't know where that... I think that just comes with the kids, because you're always going, your mama this, and go see your mama. And then just one thing leads to another, we just start calling each other that, Yeah. Yeah, that probably makes us sound
older than what we are.
Saying that, but I don't know. We just have... We're the craziest people for coming up with nicknames.
Yeah, we nickname everything.
And one of these days we'll have to explain to you all how dogs and even our kids, the crazy names we come up with our kids. Just, I don't know. We've always been that way. Always. Yeah. She did that when she was... Well, you were a kid when I met you, but I mean, when she was little, she did it, and I've always done it, and both of us meeting just comes up with some crazy names. So
we do,
yeah. I got crazy names I call her, and that's our little cutesy things, but it's weird how you come up with that stuff. But yeah. Other than that, it was work was just work, nothing eventful or nothing crazy to talk about there. I'm loving that new 2016 special series RT, that triple black with the little orange piece down in the little scoop down there by the radiators. That just makes that thing stand out. But both of those are back there in my area, my hole as people like to call it. It's not a hole at all, but they call it the hole. But anyway, they're sitting back there, so I get to stare at them a lot. And Ryan was down there, my kid. As I said, I had to drop him off today. I had an itch on the... But that was cool having him there. I had no idea he was going to be there. I come walking in, there's stuff. I have my main spider lift up in the air. And I come in and there's all these bike parts all over it and just looked like a bomb went off back there. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? All of a sudden he popped up.
And it pops up.
Yeah, he was putting
Hey,
a
Pop.
front axle in a Tyranny. I don't know what he was working on at the time. He was assembling some 2016 Yamaha. And I go, geez, what are you doing here? Hey, Pops. Calls me Pops. So that was cool having him there today. And he's not much conversation usually on the way home, though. He
No.
gets all caught up on his phone. He just buries his face in that
Yeah,
phone.
he's just
And,
like this.
yeah.
Yeah, and you don't. You ask him something and it's like,
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
yeah, he's not listening at all.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you've been at work all day and not using your phone. It's time to catch up with all your peeps.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that's about it. We have a lot of time left with no room for a story or anything like that.
No.
It'll be a short vlog today. But I apologize for... Oh, I'm not supposed to apologize.
Yeah, no apologizing.
Yeah.
Quack, quack,
Yeah.
quack, quack.
I'll just say it'll be a short one today due to an unexpected flare-up. We'll just say
Yeah,
that.
there we go.
But we did get the horses rounded up. As you've seen, they're running by and going.
Little buggers.
Yeah. The man gate was open. You gotta... The way the chain goes around, I think you gotta put it on a certain way because it's tough.
Yeah, you gotta double it or put it in the little lock part
Yeah.
of the gate.
It's
Or
tough.
else he sits there and goes like this with his nose and plays with
Yeah.
the chain.
Yo, he knows how to open that gate.
And he'll knock that chain off and goes, hey, let's go out there
But they-
to the yard.
Yeah, they mowed down the grass back there a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we got a little way of fencing that off. Maybe we'll do that and let them. That's one way to cut your lawn.
Yeah.
But the picking up the horse poop
Is
and the horrible burn spots from the urine, which turns around and becomes a fertilized spot, but it takes quite a while.
yeah.
But they'll knock that grass down like a golf course out there, and it doesn't take them long to do it. It's crazy how fast they do it. Well, you look how big the fields are out there, and that grass never looks much more than a golf course out there. And
Yeah, they just absolutely eat it.
Yeah.
Flat.
You
That's
still-
why you have to feed them hay.
yeah, you gotta
There's
supplement
no
their
food
hay.
out
And,
there.
yeah, it's crazy.
They eat it all.
Yeah, horses is hungry. They never stop eating.
I know it. They're hungry little critters.
Yeah. Well, woman. Oh, one other thing. In November of next year will be 10 years since I surprised Kelly. She knew that we went to a photography class up in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. And that was November of 2006. So we're heavy into all that. And went to it was like a
It was a 3-day.
3-day class, whatever.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And then I surprised her with a trip. We stayed at the Marriott, which was like a block, maybe not even a block. That wasn't even a block away from Ground Zero there in Manhattan. So we spent a week in Manhattan and had the time of our lives.
That was really hard to come back.
Oh man.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Did not want to come back.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You just fall in love with New York.
You can't help but to fall in love with New York.
It's just, you can't describe it. There's not even words. It's a feeling that you have.
Yeah, it just takes you over. And to spend that much time there, amazing how much we walked. It wasn't, if we went somewhere far, we'd take a cab, but we didn't get on the subway. We'd walk for miles.
Yeah, walked everywhere.
Yeah, and that was probably the best experience ever because you see everything.
Yeah, you see it, you smell it,
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear it, everything.
Well, you definitely hear it. The sound never stops in New York.
But I mean, it's a very intense experience when you're always walking and you're not just driving and traveling, get out here and go look at something and then get back in another cab and go. But if you're always walking, it's just, I don't know.
Man, I mean, it took us months to get over that. I mean, that was life altering.
Yeah, that was hard. That was very depressing. It almost like put you in a depression state because you missed it so much.
Yeah, man, we were looking
you
at
were so sad.
Places to stay there, all kinds of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Kelly, for the longest time, oh, look at this place, look at this place. Really expensive to live in Manhattan. Yeah. It doesn't matter where in Manhattan, it's really expensive.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all relative, you know.
Yeah, because the economy, I mean, you make more, things cost more.
It's like if you look at housing and stuff down in the South, you're going, oh my God, that would be, you know, a $5 million house here, and it's, you know, a $500,000 house there. But it's all, you know, the pay and stuff like it's all relative, you know. People go, how do you live up in Washington? But our pay is everything's all relative, you know.
It really is.
It's not like, you know, everything is so expensive up here, nobody can live here. It's relative to where you live, you know. It all matches, you know. You move down there, you're gonna make less money, but then everything costs less.
Yeah.
So, you know
that type thing.
Yeah. But anyway, we could rattle on here forever. Oh, maybe I didn't finish that. We're thinking about going back to New York as like a 10-year anniversary. Cannot believe it's been 10 years since we were there. That's really crazy.
It seems like it's been like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it doesn't seem long at all. But anyway, we're thinking about doing that. So that's something to look forward to in 2016.
Yeah.
So for tonight, I think that's what we're going to have to end it at that.
I think so.
So, as always, we appreciate you guys swinging by every day.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully the old broke back guy will be a little more spirited and we'll record some stuff. Oh, and she almost pranked me. She did actually scare me. It wasn't a scream scare, but she got me.
Yeah, it was just like a jolt thing.
That's why I turned the camera on and said something's wrong. I don't see her around here anywhere and the door's open. Boom! Ah! But anyway.
I got him, but it wasn't like like I do.
Well, thank you guys very much now. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.